Hello everyone, it's Grandpa Hickory. Welcome to my video. Where has time gone? Have you ever thought about that, friend? You know, I think about it often. Just like right now. I mean, the weekend's already gone. Have you noticed that? You know, we all look forward to the weekends. And I remember I'm retired now, but used to when I worked, oh friends, I couldn't wait for that weekend. And you know, I think I worked harder. I don't know about you, but I think I worked harder on my hobby farm than I did on my job. I had so much to do. I cut firewood, I split firewood, I did all the kindling. I had a 3/4 of an acre garden, and I had so many beautiful vegetables. I had an asparagus bed, and I had a wonderful place. And, you know, I'd intended on staying there, but my wife, she had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and she struggled with it for 26 years. And then she started going downhill, and those stupid doctors, I'd given her herbs, and she's doing fine. She had no cancer in her body at all, but her doctor threw cat fits and told her that she needed to do what she told her to do. So she said, well, what do you want me to do? And she said, I want you to take Exloda. Well, see, that's what the insurance company wanted. They wanted to get rid of my wife. That's the way they are. So my wife stopped all herbs and started taking an experimental drug called Exloda. And I wish to God that someone would start a class action lawsuit against Exloda. They've already proved it in the lab. It creates 3 tumors in the brain. The first one is the thyroid gland, completely wipes it out. Then the patient starts swelling up. No matter what you do, they become obese. The second one is the pituitary gland. All of a sudden, they develop all kinds of diabetes. And then the third and the last is the hypothalamus, which is the master gland. They murdered my wife. Did you hear what I said? They murdered my wife. Doctors don't want people well. They want them dead. And just like this Medicare, I think it's very unfair that we are forced, but that's a Democrat law that the Democrats push through. Why do they want all the elderlies on Medicare? Medicare don't pay for anything. But I tell you what they do. They put elders on hospice constantly. Why is this? To bring about their demise and get rid of them and get them out of here, and the insurance company don't have to pay any more for them. Let me tell you something. You're out here, you're a dentist, okay? I got Medicare. I went to the Medicare dentist, and he told me to go to a doctor, an oral surgeon, and have this done. I went, cost $21,970. You know what Medicare did? They refused it. They said, you went out of network. I said, your doctor told me to go there. He said, no, I didn't. I didn't have it in writing. So guess what they did? Nothing. What did I do? I scrambled. I had to borrow money. I'm making payments every month. And the dentist out there in Flower Mound, Texas is mad because he didn't get all of his money at one time. He has to deal with an old man that's on Social Security that has to pay payments every month. Where has time gone, people? Do you remember being younger and being in school? I loved elementary so much. I had my little room where I would do my homework, and that was my world, you know. No one could touch me there. I would sit there with my guitar, which is right here. I would sit there with my guitar and I would play and I would sing. And, life was easy. Life was wonderful. Life was kind. Where did those days go, friend? Do you ever think about those things? Do you ever stop and ask yourself? I met a girl that I fell head over heels in love with, and I proposed to her. She was so beautiful. My God, she was beautiful. And she became my fiance. I called her Kitten, and she was everything in the world that I ever wanted. And we were married for 44 years. We had 3 beautiful children. I used to tell her, beauty is what beauty does. And she would say, and beauty did it 3 times. And that's true. Oh, she made me so happy. My wife died a very horrible death from that exploder. It went into her brain, and it was horrible the way my wife died. Where has time gone, friends? Where has time gone? What's happened? Why is it that everything happens like it does? And the next thing we know, seems like our lives are careening out of control. Only our faith in God sees us through each day. But have you ever really thought about it? Has it ever crossed your mind? Where does time go? I'm not that carefree lad of a boy that I was back there in that room when I didn't have a care in the world, doing my homework and playing my guitar. Life seems so full and so exciting, and good things look to be ahead. Then I discovered the world of getting out of school and going on the job and going to work, and then I found out about how that co-workers attack you and lie on you, and they do everything they can do to put their work on you and tear you down and make you look like a fool to upper management when you're doing all the work and pulling the department. But friends, I can't help but look around now, here in 2025, and I say, my God, where has time gone? Now I'm a widower. My wife of 44 years is dead from cancer. She had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. The exploder destroyed her completely. Exploder, under lab conditions, creates 3 tumors. The first one is on the thyroid. The second one is the pituitary gland. The third one is the hypothalamus, which is the master gland, which shuts the body down in death. It was an intentional death brought on by the American Medical Association and all the doctors involved, an Aetna insurance company that wanted my wife dead. Hit the like button, subscribe. Grandpa Hickory, I'll see you on the next video. Friends, once again, I want to ask you, where is time gone?